All right. Hey, everyone. What's up? We are going to get started here soon. Just waiting on our other co-host, DDJ, to get here. Throw up the timer. We'll see you guys then for our AEW Full Gear predictions. Wait. Hold on.
There we go.
Yep, got it
Now
right.
we're all
Sorry,
good.
guys. Gotta get used to the new overlay. Guys, AEW Full Gear is tomorrow night.
AEW.
All right. I know these guys are excited. I'm hella excited. This could possibly be the greatest AEW pay-per-view of all time.
It's a stacked card, and I'm excited for one really big reason. You guys want to know why?
Why?
Because I don't have to worry about retribution tomorrow night.
Drink.
Hey, it's a funny thing you said that.
Oh,
Hold
boy.
on. We don't got Bud Light Live. Oh, wait, hold on. What are you guys rocking? Just water?
Just water.
Snapple.
Hey, that ain't water.
Hey, Snapple's good shoot.
Such good
shoot. But hey, so the thing is, Dennis likes to drink Bud Light Lime when he's talking about retribution drink. I am sponsored by High Noons right here. Actually, not sponsored, but maybe one day we will be.
High Noon, if you're watching.
Down. Natty Lights, I wouldn't turn it down, man. I love the Natties.
Okay, well, that's just you. All right, guys, we got a busy card to get through, 9 matches, including the buy-in. So let's just get into it. So we're going to start off with the very first match. Serena Deeb, the NWA Women's Champion, versus Allison Kay. Dennis, lead us off.
Well, once again, congratulations to Serena Deeb for winning the NWA Women's Championship. I know she's had a long, hard road to get back to where she was,
right?
And more power to her. And I'm actually a pretty big Allison Kay fan. I got to meet her at StarCast 3 in Chicago. Very nice person and stuff. But Serena just won the title, and I don't see her drop it this quickly. So my pick for this match is Serena Deeb.
Move on.
I'm gonna back up DDJ today. We're gonna be me and you because I'm going Deeb as well. I'm a dweeb for Deeb. Mark it down.
A dweeb for Deeb. Let's get that trending. Dweeb
you got
for
the
Deeb.
dweeb part right.
Woo, DDJ.
But I like it. I got it. Dweeb for Deeb. Another possible T-shirt.
That's it.
Along with Junky Hungy. If you heard our first debut episode, now available on Spotify, Google Podcasts, I don't know, it's other ones.
Stitcher, all that weird stuff.
I don't think Stitcher yet. But hopefully Apple Podcasts soon. They're just taking their sweet ass time.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll get into that. My prediction: clean sweep, everybody. Serena Deeb retains. There's no reason to drop the title off her yet. All right, let's get into the main card with a match that honestly could steal the show. And I know we're going to probably say that a few times with a lot of these matches, but I got high hopes for this match, and I might be the only one that predicts this a certain way, but let's get into it. We have Orange Cassidy versus John, number 4 Silver of the Dark Order. Jovan, lead us off. Who wins this match?
Give me the freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. I think, I love Johnny Hungy. Don't get me wrong. Big fan of the Dark Order. But I think he kind of alluded to the game plan of fighting Orange Cassidy when he was with us. And that was basically trying to make sure that they take him seriously. I think Orange Cassidy has been taking himself a little bit more seriously lately. Every time he's in the ring, he looks like he's stepping it into that next gear faster than he used to.
Right.
So I'm going with Orange Cassidy.
Okay. DJ?
I'm gonna again, and it pains me to say this because much like we're all card carrying members of the Dark Order here, but
Dark Order.
And for the reasons Giovanni said, it's like it's good to see that Orange Cassidy is trying more, and stuff. And it just right now, I mean, it makes more sense for him to go over. I mean, I think right now John Silver's in a spot where a loss to Orange Cassidy really isn't going to hurt him,
right?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go Orange Cassidy, but yeah, I would not be surprised to see for this match to steal the show.
All right, we got our first disagreement of the night, gentlemen. I love Orange Cassidy, and Jacob will tell you for days that he's my favorite wrestler. He's not, it's AJ Styles, but I do love me some freshly squeezed. I'm gonna have me some OJ probably in the morning with my breakfast. Guys,
that sounds good.
Give me John Silver of the Dark Order. Push this man to the moon. Push Johnny Hungy. to the moon. He deserves a win. This is honestly, I think, the only match the Dark Order has on the card. You want to start us to start taking the Dark Order seriously? Have him beat Orange Cassidy. Boom.
Dark Order Homer.
Yep. I'm probably gonna lose that one, but I will go down swinging on that one.
But yet, if John Silver wins, he's going to be,
that's a big win.
Yeah, and more or less, Spencer's going to be the guy's like, I'm not the kind of guy that says I told you so, but I told you so.
Oh yeah, like you last week, you were like, "Oh, I won the Impact predictions," and like we tied in Hell in a Cell. But if I get that match right, because I'm definitely going probably a few different ways on some of these. If I get that right, I'm shouting it to the rooftops. I got that one.
Now, did you hear me say that there was anything wrong with that? Because I don't remember saying that there was anything wrong with that.
No, but
I'm just bragging about being the only one that called Rich Swann winning the Impact title. So
as you should.
That was right. I still don't like that. Coming for him, though, that's okay.
All right, give me 1 sec. I am writing these predictions, so then we can throw them up in the group and have other people go
some interactions come in. People make your comments. We can see them sometimes.
Yeah, I think I saw our friend of the show, Shane.
Yeah, it says freshly squeezed, and then we have a Facebook user who needs to authenticate StreamYard. I think you go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, and you should be able to do that. He's saying could be potential show of the year. It looks like excited for the women's match. They need to focus on the AEW Women's Championship. We will get into that. Don't worry. And then thank you for agreeing with me about the Dark Order. Join the Dark Order.
You're not alone, Spence.
All right. We will get into our next match. I'm having to do 20 different things here, but I got this. All right. We have the Elite Deletion. Broken Matt Hardy version 1. Big Money Matt, whichever Matt decides to show up, because we're probably going to see them all, versus Sammy Guevara. DDJ, lead us off.
Oh, man, this is actually one I've been kind of going a little bit back and forth on and stuff, but these deletion matches, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Matt Hardy has not lost any kind of deletion match going all the way back to the very first one he had with Jeff Hardy on an episode of Impact a few years ago. I don't see any reason why that streak ends. Okay. So I'm going with Matt Hardy. Like I say, it could be Broken Matt Hardy. It could be
any of those.
The one could be Big Money Matt or whatever. But no, I definitely think Sammy's gonna put up a good fight, but it's just not gonna be enough for the Matt Hardy multiverse.
Yep.
Gentlemen, there's only one reason this match is happening. And let's not kid ourselves, DDJ. I love me some Matt Hardy. But this match is only happening to finally give Sammy the rub that Matt Hardy's been wanting to do for a while.
Wow.
These two have almost killed each other. They've taken some nasty bumps together. You put them down in a cinematic match so they can go ahead and make sure every spot is fine. Everybody looks strong. Everybody gets the moves done that they want to do. Right. But at the end, Sammy is finally going to get that rub.
Okay.
And as long as the moves are fine, we won't have to worry about pissing Rebby Hardy off. So,
yes, we don't want to piss Rebby Hardy off because we know she'll go off on Twitter.
Oh, man.
I love what you said, Jovan. I think Sammy definitely will eventually get a big win in AEW, but that will not come tomorrow night.
Ooh.
Matt Hardy goes over Sammy Guevara in the Elite Deletion. This feud is done after tomorrow night.
Wonderful.
Wow. Okay, Spanish God for me then.
Yep, you are all alone on that island.
I like being on the island. It's all right.
All right. Our fourth match of the... What was that?
I said there's so many things you can do when you're alone.
Oh, God. It's late. I've been drinking very slightly, just a little bit. They've been drinking water. It's going to be a great night. But before we go any further, guys, tomorrow night after Full Gear, we made like a small announcement in the group, but I'm going to go ahead and announce it here tomorrow night. I don't know if they're cool with it yet, but tomorrow night after Full Gear, we are going live with our post-show reactions and how we felt about the card. Is it going to be the greatest AEW pay-per-view of all time? What's our reaction to that big surprise or debut that is seemingly coming from the commercial? So make sure you join us tomorrow night in the Facebook group page, YouTube. We will be live. We will be taking your comments and breaking down the card. So make sure you guys join us for that.
Exclusive.
God, I hope the big surprise debut isn't Ryback.
Oh God.
Say that for down the show. We have a spot for that. Feed me more.
We didn't even plan that. I don't even think Spencer saw that.
I saw it.
I totally missed it.
You said feed me more, and I did the arms at almost the exact same time.
Yeah.
All right. Feed me more. Oh God. Okay, let's get into the next match. We have one that, again, I don't think we'll steal the show, but it's going to be hell of entertaining. Chris Jericho, Le Champion, the Demo God, the Million Viewer Man, versus Maxwell Jacob Friedman, also known as MJF, where if MJF wins, he gets to join the Inner Circle as repped by my shirt. Jovan, does MJF join the Inner Circle or not?
Gentlemen, I've been going back and forth on this one for a long time, and me and my bubby and Isaac Grezer's bubby all got together for breakfast. For those of y'all who don't know, that is your Jewish grandmother. I do have an adopted Jewish grandmother. And I've got to go with MJF. It's just not kosher to go against him right now, so MJF for the win.
Okay. DDJ.
Well, I don't have a bubby, so but I will.
No bubby for DDJ.
I just wish the only thing I wish about this match is that it wasn't happening so soon, because the longer the build up, oh my God, the promos that they could have just put on if this match were, say, 4 weeks out or something like that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't survive another dinner debonair.
Le dinner debonair.
Well, let's also not forget what happened on Dynamite this week when MJF jumped Jericho at the announce table and sent him through the background.
Yeah. Jericho said basically MJF's a pussy, so he let him have it. Yeah.
So, but yeah, basically, yeah, I'm going MJF because Jericho has lately been doing the right thing and putting guys over that could really use the rub.
Right.
And really, ever since MJF beat Cody at Revolution, he hasn't really had that really big win, at least in my opinion. And I think he's due for that, especially if they are as committed to making him to steal the tagline for Brock Lesnar, the next big thing.
Right.
I think it makes all the sense in the world for him to go over, and it's just going to make the interactions between Jericho and MJF and the rest of the Inner Circle that much more entertaining.
Yep.
All right, I'm like you guys. I am going back and forth on this match. This is probably the one that could go either way, in my opinion. I could definitely see MJF winning, joining the Inner Circle. That whole interaction, I could definitely see Chris Jericho winning. MJF gets left out of the Inner Circle, and then they do something else. Maybe the eventual breakup with Wardlow. Wardlow turns on him, whatever. They still have that. I have ultimately decided I am going with Le Champion. Chris Jericho beats MJF. MJF does not get to join the Inner Circle. Like I said, I have been going back and forth with that, but I am settling on, as Jacob says, the GOAT, Chris Jericho, to beat MJF, and I think it's going to be because the Inner Circle gets involved, and MJF doesn't win that way because they keep him from winning the match in some kind of heelish tactics, even though they're both heels. But
conspiracy.
No conspiracy on this one. This is straight up going to happen tomorrow. I'm calling it first. I don't know if any of the other predictors are calling it. This is the only prediction show that you need to be watching or listening to right now.
Yeah.
The Junkyard.
Junkyard.
All those other ones can go out the window. I know we only got one viewer here. It might be John Perry. It could be Jacob. Thank you for listening or watching.
Whoever you are.
Oh, now he left because I said that. Yeah, it was probably Jacob.
No more praise for you.
Yeah. But officially, Chris Jericho wins. MJF is left out of the inner circle. He moves on to some other feud. And the reason also I'm saying that is Jericho, I know he's putting people over. He put over Orange Cassidy, put over Mox. Who did he face at Double or Nothing? I'm trying to remember.
Double or Nothing. That was Orange Cassidy.
That was Orange Cassidy at the Mimosa.
Mimosa Mayhem.
No, that was All Out.
Bro.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay. I think he had another match, but I'm saying I don't think he's won a big pay-per-view in a while. So I think it's time he gets another win. And MJF, I think, will definitely be fine. Like I said, it'll be like heelish tactics, shenanigans, something that prevents him. But Chris Jericho goes over some way, somehow.
As for this whole conspiracy thing, and this is what I'm going to get, we've seen enough of this stuff going around this week. I'm done with conspiracy theories for right now. So,
I say more. Hey, if you're here, let us know. Do you want more conspiracy theories, or is it time to cool it? Even though we really haven't even begun.
We have yet to begin to defile ourselves.
No, I got the answer for who Chris Jericho wrestled at Double or Nothing.
Who was it?
Stadium Stampede.
That's right.
How do we? God, that match was great. I know some people hated that, but
I forgot. I had to look that up because short memory.
Elite went over. All right. Next match. This one I think will definitely steal the show for sure. This is going to be great. Kenny Omega versus Hangman Adam Page in the finals of the World Title Eliminator Tournament, with the winner receiving the next shot at the AEW World Championship, because, the rankings don't mean shit anymore. We'll start off with Giovanni Too Hottie. Who goes over? The Cleaner or Hangman?
Gentlemen, you're going down this rabbit hole with me, whether you like it or not.
Yes.
This win is going to the Hangman Adam Page. And the reason it's going to the Hangman is not because he's going to be necessarily better than the Cleaner, but we are going to get the debut of the Horsemen in AEW.
Oh, finally.
Horsemen intervene, whether it's a combination of FTR or maybe Sean Spears. Horsemen intervene and Hangman gets the win.
Okay.
Interesting.
What you got, Dennis?
I'm actually gonna go with the man who won the 2000s. Who was the first Gaijin to win the G1. I'm going with the man who put on the very first 7-star match against Okada back at Dominion in 2018.
One hell of a match.
That was just a great match. But yes, I am going with the Cleaner, Kenny Omega, and it's kind of going back to, I think it might have been you, Spencer, that talked about him being the one to take the title off of Moxley.
Mm-hmm.
If Moxley still has the title.
Ooh, could be. But yes, no, I and plus two, I don't think it's Hangman's time just yet.
Yeah,
his time is coming.
Yep.
And I mean, and it's going to come within the next year or so, I say. But I say for right now, I'm going with the Cleaner, Kenny Omega.
All right. Well, on this pod, I hate agreeing with Dennis. Retribution.
Dang it.
Boy, what I used to like you. I always thought Jovan was the asshole, but I maybe have to change my,
It's the high noon, baby.
Of course, you blame it on the alcohol, you alky.
Blame it on the alcohol. Okay, tell me where I go with that. Hey, that song is fire. I don't care what anybody says.
It's amazing.
I'm not saying that's a bad song, but just seeing you do that was oddly disturbing.
All right. Hey, this is what the people came to see. This is why you watch the video version of this the podcast.
That's watching right now?
The one person that's watching, and he just left again, or she. We don't discriminate on the Junkyard.
Nice going, Spence.
I know they're leaving because of me. It's late. Everybody's tired. Stuff happened on SmackDown. I didn't watch it. But I'm going with also the cleaner and the return of the actual cleaner. We've been getting hints, but I think he goes full cleaner at Full Gear. The best bout machine. He's amazing. He's great, everybody. He gets all this praise from everybody else. Kenny Omega goes over. Good night. Bang.
Dang.
And beats Hangman. And this is why. Hangman is on a downward spiral. He is going to go into a very dark rabbit hole. He is going to emerge and become the biggest effing babyface in all of AEW. I know, because the crowds will be back by then. He will be so damn over. They had no choice but to put the title on him, but it is not his time now. Kenny will beat Hangman. Kenny will beat Moxley, and then Hangman will beat Kenny Omega for the AEW World Championship next year. Calling it now.
Kenny!
Speaking of Hangman being over, when I kid you not, I was at Revolution when Hangman and
Way to rub it in.
Hey, that's what happens, man, when you got connections.
Oh,
but I was there for that match, and man, he was clearly the most over person that night by a long shot.
Yep.
But I mean, yeah. So just I have no doubt that when the crowds start coming back, I definitely can see them picking right back up where they left off with how over he was and taking it to that level. But he was on his way and stuff. But yeah, and like I said again, his time will come. So
we may disagree, fellas, but at least we can agree on one thing: never go full cleaner.
I thought you were going to say that we all agree on that Retribution sucks.
Hey, I'm gonna a little hot take here, and has nothing to do with AEW. Retribution actually is not done, and I think they might be getting better.
Oh God!
Is it because of their shirt?
I want that shirt, and Dennis, you're getting one for Christmas, whether you like it or not.
Yep, we have your address.
Actually, I have your address, though.
I'm good.
Oh no, I'll find a way to charge you.
It'll be in a rumble.
That's the ultimate retribution.
God dang!
Pay for my own Christmas gift.
Yep.
Grinch.
My heart is not growing 3 sizes too big. It's growing like 6 times smaller.
Isaac and my bubbies would both love that.
All right, we're getting it for Jovan's bubby. My God, I'm actually glad no one's watching this right now.
We almost got a split take from DDJ. He got close.
Oh God!
I was so close to doing the spit take. That's why I turned my head because I didn't want to do it all over my laptop.
Oh my God! I'm gonna have to throw up the audio so everybody can listen to this. This is great. All right, next match, guys. We got 4 more left, and we're moving to championship matches that are actually on the main card. All right, we are going to start off with FTR, Jovan's favorite team, versus the Young Bucks with this for the AEW Tag Team Championships, with the stipulation, for whatever reason, because they wanted to be like Cody, if they don't win, they can never, ever, 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 ever challenge for the AEW World Tag Team Championships, no matter who holds them. We did jump on. Dennis, who goes over?
Much like what I said about the match with Jericho and MJF, this is another match that I wish, and I think Spencer, you were pretty critical when they had announced and stuff, and this is one of those matches that I really wish that for 2 things with this match, that it would have had a longer build up and this in front, like a full. I mean, they're saying about 1,000 people are going to be there tomorrow. But this match is a match that should be in front of like a sold out arena, because This match is something that's been in the works for years. I mean, the jabs, on being the elite way back when Dash and Dash Wilder and or Dax, whatever, Dax and Cash.
It's hard to get their names right sometimes.
Yeah, but basically, when this has been a long time brewing, and we're talking being the elite, Twitter, everything. I mean, the jabs back and forth. My heart wants to go with the Bucks because I think they deserve a run with the AEW tag team titles, but FTR is red hot right now. Plus, it's out there. Matt Jackson's dealing with a potentially serious knee injury. I believe he's got torn. I think ACL, and then something with his MCL or something like that.
Yeah, he got some messed up leg.
Yeah, which actually stems from the Falls Count Anywhere match they had with the Butcher and the Blade on an episode of Dynamite.
It was a great match.
It's probably that one spot off the stage.
That was a phenomenal match.
Yeah.
But I mean, just again, going back to this, just the match here, if both teams were at 100% and this had a longer buildup, I'd be like, it'd be Bucks, no doubt about it. But I got to go with FTR because it's just, again, Matt's hurt. And I think right now FTR is red hot, and you don't want to take the belts off of them right now.
DDJ, like the leader of Retribution, Mustafa Ali says,
God damn it, I hate you right now.
It is time for the Young Bucks to atone for their sins. FTR goes over, and they go over strong.
Guys, we have another clear, undecided predictions victory. FTR goes over the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks will find a way to challenge for the titles again because
Agreed.
Cody will too. We'll get into that. But yes, FTR must go over. Don't you dare put them freaking Bucks over. Their attitude, changing attitude, and now they're like, okay, if we don't win, we won't challenge for the titles ever again. Cody already did that. Stop it. Don't do that anymore. You guys are supposed to be the heels. You can't be like, oh yeah, no, we got to go for the titles, and because we know we're gonna win, so we're gonna go ahead and put this up. No, you're not gonna win. Or I'm actually gonna go out with another conspiracy theory. The match isn't gonna happen. There's gonna be something like pre-show stuff. They write Matt out, and somehow like Nick gets attacked too. Maybe FTR, maybe that Horseman faction takes them out, and then they put on like Private Party to give FTR a super easy win. And they save that match for the fans, which they totally should. This is a match that you need in front of like a Revolution crowd or an all-in or all-out crowd when it's a full capacity arena, like 10,000, 20,000. Hell, save it for the big stadium show that we know they're all going to do, like a WrestleMania type show at Jacksonville Stadium, TIAA Bank Stadium, whatever that is. Save it for that because this match deserves a greater build. Even FTR has said this build has sucked ass.
Yep.
Stop the match. Find a way out of it. FTR goes over no matter who they face. If the Bucks go over, we riot. There you go.
One thing I kind of want to you would kind of bring to what you just said, Spence, about this being in front of a crowd.
Yeah,
it's really hard to say. How long, if they were to do that, how long would they have to? Because nobody really knows. When we're full, like everybody's going to be able to
very true
back to normal. So. Don't get me wrong. I think we'll have that match in front of a crowd someday, and stuff, But yeah, I agree with what you said. But at the same time, when is that going to be,
gentlemen? I do see I do see them taking Matt out of the equation due to the injury. I do see that happening pre-show and him not being able to make it. And I see Nick actually going to the ring to try to field this challenge against FTR by himself. But I think we're going to give way to our first debut of the night because they're poking everybody what there's going to be big debuts in this whole show.
Yep.
My friend, I would like to say that all of their friends are not dead. It will be the villain, Marty Scurll.
Oh, shit. No, well, I don't know.
If his intro music hits, I'm losing it.
Oh, I think everybody will. There will be a collective gasp.
Oh my god, I will be so pissed if that happens. I miss this.
But I mean, the only reservation I have with that is, do they take that risk with all this stuff that's been circulating about Marty?
That's a very good point too. There's so much stuff going on with Marty. He just got I don't know if he got released from ROH, but he is off the page now, like the roster page
or anything. But I don't know.
He's not the Booker man anymore.
Bit more active on social media lately. Okay. He was in a BTE skit. Marty is friends with the Bucks. If someone's gonna go to bat for their friend and say, "Look,
true.
If it happened, if it didn't happen, we know this guy."
True.
So every villain gets his day. Marty Scurll.
If that happens, I will pop. I know we're going to be doing, I think, maybe a live stream or something, possibly in the group. I know I'm going to be popping for sure if that happens. I know people have reservations about Marty. I'm still have my reservations too, but that is definitely a moment I think people will pop for, even regarding the situation.
Agreed.
So, Jovan, if that doesn't happen, I hate you.
Sorry.
Well, I hate him anyway. So
DJ already hates me. We've had retribution beef.
What retribution, bro?
I'm so glad I'm not drinking actual beer tonight, because I probably passed out.
Yeah, at least you don't.
Dozier.
He's like, God damn it!
Dozier got so drunk.
It's such good.
That's his fault. I think he was drinking Wild Turkey. He should have just been drinking a beer like the other guys.
All right, guys are great. If you haven't listened to their show, please go check them out every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on YouTube live.
Right here on the Pro Wrestling Junkies fan page.
It's such good shoot.
Pod Squad.
And that's their name too. All right, I think we spent enough time on this match. I think we move on to another one I think we're going to spend a good bit of time on, and that is the TNT Championship match. Cody doesn't have the last name. Oh, wait, it's Rhodes because he has it again. We'll use that again later. Versus Darby Allin. Jovan, does the Prince of Pro Wrestling, which is a super heelish name, does he go over and piss everybody the F off? Or does Darby get his moment and become the guy?
Cody has already pissed everybody off by taking the belt off of Brody Lee. Brody Lee.
Damn straight.
Look.
Except for those diehard Super Cody fans.
Call me a diehard Super Cody fan if you want, but Cody retains.
I'll call you something else.
Look. Rhodes family, Nightmare family. I'm gonna get the damn tattoo, the tattoo on my arm.
No, you're gonna get on your neck.
Rhodes. I'm gonna get it right here.
Jesus Christ. On the neck. Don't do that. It looks terrible.
Junkies, if y'all want to pay for it, I'll open up a GoFundMe. I will get the damn tattoo. Don't try me.
If the two people that are watching, please let us know if you would help pay for Jovan's American Nightmare, American Family, whatever the hell it is, tattoo. Because God, I would do it just to see him have that. And then we get into Cody, and then we book Cody on a meet and greet or something. Or the pod.
Yes, on the pod.
Damn straight.
Great.
DDJ?
So, you guys know I'm a big Cody fan.
Right.
But I've also been critical, about some of the of his booking. And I think tomorrow's going to go a long way in that perception, because if he wins, that's going to further the perception that he's becoming the Triple H of AEW. And Jeff.
He is unfreaking deniable right now, gentlemen. He is Cody Rhodes. Go on, sorry.
But I mean, you mentioned about, before you threw it to Giovanni, is it finally Darby Allin's time? And my answer to that is yes, it is finally time. Darby Allin, since the dawn of AEW Dynamite, Darby Allin has probably been the guy that has gotten most over with everybody in AEW. He's the first real big star that AEW has created, and he is due for this. This is his moment. And because what's going to be, and reason why is because this is going to lead into a feud with him and Ricky Starks over that title, which I think would be just, oh my God. They had some real good stuff between those two, and throwing that title in the mix for those two guys who are two of the AEW's future stars. So
what I get Rock vibes off of Ricky Stark.
He's trying to be.
Yeah. But you get what kind of vibes?
The Rock, like a young Dwayne, right when he starts to becoming The Rock.
Oh, I thought he said he gets rock hard vibes.
No, not rock hard vibes. You know what? Forget it. Ricky Starks makes me card hard.
I was gonna go there. But no. But yeah, I can see because he kind of has like that look. Agreed. But I mean, like I said. But what I think is yes, I think Darby gets the belt. I think this pushes Cody over the edge, and he fully embraces the darkness as well.
Okay. I think that leads perfectly into my prediction. I'm going to go and say it because I think everything else after is way more important than this, even though what I'm about to say is very important. Darby Allin goes over. If Cody wins, we riot. Like how Cena wins, we riot. I'm sorry, Jovan, get over it. There is no way in God's green earth Cody Rhodes should keep that TNT championship. Brody Lee should have kept it forever. He should have been the greatest TNT champion of all time, and then went up to the AEW World Championship. Brody Lee, we love you. We'll see you Monday night. Hopefully, with everything that's going on, we still love you, man. Okay, but seriously, Darby Allin goes over, becomes the TNT champion. I love the fact he would feud with Ricky Starks and Team Taz and all those people. Guys, Cody Rhodes will embrace the GD darkness. He will go full heel. I don't know if he'll do the thing with the Horseman that has been teased, or if he'll lead his own faction, or hell, if he'll actually be the leader of the Dark Order and take over for Brody and be like, Brody, you haven't been on TV. I'm taking over the Dark Order. This is the hottest thing ever. And then he's going to say, hey, I got Cody Rhodes back. I can use that now. Cody, when he lost to Jericho, he said, oh, no, I can't challenge for the title anymore. And Cody Rhodes is like, fuck that. I'm Cody Rhodes. I can do whatever the hell I want. I'm an EVP. I run this bitch. I'm challenging for the title. So he's going to do that. I know it's already been shot down by Meltzer, by another member of the group, but Meltzer don't know shit. It's happening. I'm calling it. I'm the new Dave Meltzer. I know everything about AEW. Listen to me.
So wait, now instead of saying fuck Dave Meltzer, I got to say fuck Spencer Cantor?
No, only the ladies do.
No, but
oh my god!
Oh my god!
What's on Uncle Dave's name?
I don't have any more water.
Oh god! And we are officially off the rails. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is such good shoot.
Such good shoot.
Such good shoot.
Oh my god!
You mean to tell me that you just now realized we're off the rails? I thought we were off the rails like 2 matches ago.
We're off the retribution.
I fucking hate you right now. I really hate you. I'm talking like Frank Grimes level hate for Homer Simpson.
Oh, I don't even watch The Simpsons, but wow, that's bad.
That was so good. He didn't even know who he was. Then he hated him immensely.
Oh my god!
Yes. Then after he dies, he's like, Grimy? I liked Grimy.
Change the channel. He was sleeping at the funeral.
All right. Well, no one cares about Grimy because it is time. No one cares about Retribution either, except for DDJ. DDJ absolutely loves Retribution. Mustafa Ali, if you're listening and WWE allows you, please come join a meet and greet or the pod. You don't get a chance to disallow that. Guys,
DDJ wants the mask.
Say it, don't spray it.
Yeah, I know. It kind of went everywhere. I'm getting pumped up because, guys, actually, I'm not getting pumped up. We'll save that actually for the main event. This one is actually a very lukewarm semi-main event. We got a Hikaru Shida versus Nyla Rose for the AEW Women's Championship. Dennis, I don't even know what button I pressed. Does Nyla win her title back or not?
I'm going to say no. I mean, I wouldn't be upset if she did, but I don't think she is. And this is why. Because I think the woman that is going to take the title off of Shida is going to be everybody's favorite dentist. I think.
What's her name?
That would be Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Thank you for putting respect on that.
So, yes, but so long story short, I've went back and forth on this for a little while, but I mean, Shida is my girl right now. She's been on fire. I think she's only lost once this year, and I think it was in a tag match, and I think she was pinned by Nyla Rose.
Right.
But I mean, she's actually basically since I don't know what, but she's been on fire for basically the past year and a half, and I just don't see that fire being stopped. I definitely think Shida continues her run, and like I said, I think it's going to be set up for her next challenger to be Dr. Britt Baker, and I think that's when Shida finally drops the title. So,
okay.
Gentlemen, I don't know why this match is on the card. There's literally no reason for this match to be on the card. I love Nyla Rose. Don't get me wrong. I love Shida. Great wrestlers in their own right.
Right.
But this has no build. There's no real reason other than you attacked me at Dynamite and you're champion and excuse me is in my corner. I can't stand excuse me.
What? Excuse me.
No.
That was even worse.
Look.
When trying.
Such bad shoot. But
we're trademarking that, guys.
Taking it. But guys, there's no reason for Shida to drop the title. There was no reason for Shida to defend the title. She retains. Hopefully there's no injuries that happen in this and we can get the proper match that needs to be built up, which is going to be with Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Guys, we're all on the same point here. Nyla Rose, you got a new manager in Vicky Guerrero. That's great. You go around, throwing your weight around, be like, I want the AEW World Championship back. No, you're not a bad bitch. Hikaru Shida is going to beat you. And
please stop taking bikini photos with Vicky Guerrero. Jesus Christ, AEW.
And Spencer, please quit with the really bad Vicky Guerrero and Nyla Rose impersonation. Your Nyla Rose actually sounded almost like Eric Cartman.
It's set back female wrestlers.
Hey, I never said I was good at voices. We'll leave that to Jovan.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious now.
When in doubt, drink more High Noon. Okay. Hikaru Shida retains. She goes over, and I am 100% on this one, and I don't think there's any conspiracy theory.
Nope.
That title needs to be on Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, sooner rather than later, and I think it comes Revolution.
Yes.
Because Shida, she has been an okay champion. I think the best champion, let's be honest, I think it's been Riho. She's probably been the best champion so far.
Okay. I might have to disagree with that, but we can say that.
Yeah, we'll say that for round table.
Ooh, hot take there. But yeah, Hikaru Shida goes over. Nyla Rose goes to the back of the line. Then we get some other women that challenges for the title, and maybe they actually build up the women's division.
So real quick before we move on, Giovanni mentioned something about this match that why is this match happening? Correct me if I'm wrong, but did Nyla Rose ever get her rematch from when she lost the belt to Shida?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
There you go.
That's really pulling at strings if we want to say that's the reason, DDJ.
Hey, at least I'm making sense.
More sense than Retribution.
Let me get another one in there. Guys, I think it's time. It's AEW main event time. Full Gear main event. And to celebrate that, I think we need to do some fandangoing. Everybody, 3, 2, 1, let's go! Woo! I don't even have music. If you can't see this and you're listening to audio, we're all doing the fingers. All right.
You're listening to Otto throw them fingers up.
And whoever we get watching is probably leaving right now.
No, we have one person. And they'll probably leave very soon. But guys, AEW Full Gear main event. Jan Moxley. Come on, I had to do it. Versus Eddie Kingston in an I Quit match. Let me finish. In an I Quit match for the AEW World Championship. Now you may interject, Jovan. Tell me who wins.
DDJ, can you try your hand at the John Moxley real quick? I need to hear another one.
Oh my God. My wife is upstairs doing the dishes right now. She's probably going to be like, WTF. So, oh God.
Rona.
Oh God. Jovan, come on. You got to finish it.
Jan Moxley.
You
sounded like Chewbacca taking a shit.
Dude.
Oh my God. I know mine was probably the best in real life, but holy shit, that was funny.
It was good. It was good.
Mine was good. I'm actually surprised at how long.
Until you coughed COVID.
Until you cough COVID, yeah.
Retribution. But seriously, Jovan.
Justin Roberts, by the way.
Yes, big ups.
Justin Roberts, come join us, please.
Yes.
Probably have some great stories. But Jovan, who says I quit?
John Moxley will say I quit.
Whoa.
Eddie Kingston has all the fire in the world. Spencer, you were there at All Out. You heard the fans when Eddie Kingston was the last two in the Rumble.
Oh.
They wanted him to win that so bad. And then this vibe he has, the chip on his shoulder, telling Moxley on Dynamite, you know, this is the reason my mom doesn't have grandkids. This is why my mom doesn't have a daughter-in-law. He's getting that belt.
Ennis.
I really, 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 really want Eddie Kingston to win this match. I really, 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 really do. Because since he showed up on an episode of Dynamite to challenge Cody for the TNT title, he has been just unfucking believable.
Yep.
He's easily the best mic man they have right now. And I'm saying that's even more so than MJF. I'm saying it's more so than Taz. I'm saying better. Honestly, I'm going to go out and say it. Across every organization right now, I will take Eddie Kingston on the mic over anybody. Yes. That's my hot take right now.
That's not a hot take, honestly.
But in all honesty, as much as I would love for him to win this, and this would be one of those like where who I think's going to win and who I want to win are going to be different.
Yeah.
I think Eddie, I think it's going to be something where like he's going to say it, but not really say it or something like it's going to, I don't want to say they're going to rehash the ending to Mick Foley versus The Rock I quit from the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
And stuff. But
exactly.
But somehow, some way, Moxley is going to win. But this is actually just something I thought of. Conspiracy theory.
He doesn't like him.
I don't normally like these, but this is actually something that popped in my head while I was talking. We don't know how long John Moxley's wife is, forbidden from showing up on AEW, like what the terms of her release was.
True.
How prickish would it be for Eddie Kingston to somehow get his hands on John Moxley's wife and force him to say, I quit that.
Oh, shit. Don't you fuck with Renee, man. She just has a new cookbook coming out.
Yes, she does.
I would love that.
Renee, if you're listening to this, you want to come on and promote your cookbook, we'd love to have you on the Junkyard.
God, I'd love to have Renee on.
But no, I mean, if they really want to get some heat and they could pull it off, I think that would be just like that would blow Giovanni's Marty Skrull like out of the
big time
out of the water.
Yeah, because that's something we wouldn't see coming at all.
But do I think that's going to happen? Probably not. That's just a pipe dream. So, but yeah, I would love to see Eddie Kingston win because it's of his story. I'm a huge fan of guys with these, underdog stories and these, coming back from the brinks of obscurity and that. But I just right now, Eddie Kingston's one of those guys. His time will come, but it's not going to be tomorrow night. John Moxley can't win. So,
oh God, I want to go Eddie Kingston too. Believe me, I do. But Jovan, you're not getting your wish tonight. John Moxley will retain and somehow make Eddie Kingston. I can't even say the name. Eddie Kingston say I quit some way, somehow. He is going to do something so freaking vile, so disgusting, terrible. I don't know. It's something that crosses every line. There has to be some moment. Go ahead, interject.
I was gonna say, is he gonna make him watch a Retribution and make that's how he gonna?
That's exactly what he's gonna do.
I was gonna say, is he gonna paradigm shift his mom? So I don't know.
Oh God, so great. But no, there has to be because Eddie Kingston has already established he ain't saying I quit. He got in Mox's face. He didn't give a shit about the 6-foot roll. He got up in his face and his grill. Like, he is not afraid of John Moxley at all.
You're going to have to kill me, is his words.
Yes. He said, you are going to have to kill me. So, if you thought the barbed wire spider web was crazy from Kenny Omega and Kenny Omega and John Moxley at the Lights Out match at last year's Full Gear, I don't think you've seen anything yet. I'm calling it now. They're going balls to the wall tomorrow night.
Do you think we get some Combat Zone Wrestling flashbacks here?
Oh,
I think this is going to be a fucking bloody match. That's all I'm going to say about that one.
100% agree.
There's the way this feud has gone and been built up. If it does, like we saw, and I did see the Walter versus Ilya Dragunov match, which was brutal and didn't need blood. Fantastic match. Please go watch that if you haven't. It's a fucking 6-star match. I will fight anybody that says differently. It is amazing. It took me a while to see it, but holy shit, probably the best match of the year so far. But seriously, there will be blood, just like the movie says. Somebody will say, I quit, or I could see this happening too. Eddie Kingston somehow can't say I quit and falls asleep in a pool of his own piss and blood, like Stone Cold did back in the day.
Piss and blood, wow.
Piss and blood, even shit. We'll throw in some shit there too. You can get them all. Get all the bodily functions, and maybe like some spit or something.
He throws up, shits himself. He's in his own pool of blood.
No, okay.
Have you guys seen Grown Ups too?
Yes.
No.
I thought you were going to say something along the lines, and he was going to do a burp snart.
I want to get chocolatey wasted.
Maybe he might.
He might.
Oh, I love girls. So
Once
cute.
again, we're off.
It's completely off the rails. But we're about. I got one more thing to say. Okay, so John Moxley retains, wins the title. Fantastic, great. But I think we're gonna see somebody make a freaking glorious return. A certain bastard. Pac returns at Full Gear and somehow, some way gets involved in that match or even after and attacks Eddie Kingston for taking the Death Triangle from him.
Ooh.
Because Pac had the Death Triangle. If you guys don't remember, he had a faction with, it's been a while, with Penta El Zero M and Ray Phoenix. They had a formation called the Death Triangle. So then Pac has to stay over in the UK because of COVID. And then Eddie Kingston comes on, forms his little faction with Penta El Zero M, Ray Phoenix, Butcher, Blade, Bunny, hello. So they do that. But Pac comes back, and I've heard this theory, and I'm running with it through the moon. He comes back, he maybe forms his own faction, maybe his own Death Triangle with new members, because fuck them other two, or they come over and join him. And then you have the inner dynamic between Eddie Kingston and Penta El Zero M, because, you know, they're best friends, so maybe we could do something with that. That could be how they feud. I know people may be like, oh, yeah, Lance Archer possibly could because he was in the match with Eddie Kingston. No, Eddie Kingston and Pac are going to have a feud, and maybe that might lead to a match at Revolution. That's down the point. But my big surprise debut that I don't think people see are coming, and I thought he was going to appear at All Out as the Joker, but it was Matt Sydal who unfortunately botched his entrance. Pac returns.
He didn't botch it. It was Michael Nakazawa.
Michael Nakazawa put the damn.
He put the baby oil on the corner. Yeah,
it was him the whole time.
But we know he really botched it. But, you know, they covered it up on BT kind of well, and then did a match on Dark because, you know, that's where all the great feuds in. Shout out to Brandon Cutler for finally winning a match.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, it took too damn long. But great.
Losses matter.
Yes, losses do matter. But yeah, that's my kind of big debut surprise. It's going to happen at Full Gear. I think. Okay, we totally neglected this theory, and we'll go ahead and get into it and finish it off. Surprise debuts. I know we had Joe Vaughn's. Any other ones you can think of? There's been a rumor that there's a certain man, a Crow, that might be making his way to AEW to mentor one Darby Allin, or possibly in some other capacity.
God, that would be great.
Do we see Sting tomorrow night?
No.
If it, oh God, because I never even thought about that, pairing him with Darby Allin, but I think that would just be if you really want to take Darby to another level.
Yeah.
What better? But I know there's so many options out there. I really like Giovanni's theory about Marty Scurll showing up to maybe help.
That's a great theory. Not going to happen, but great.
I've got one more too.
Ooh, well, you know what? Because I really need to think about this a little bit. Giovanni, why don't you go ahead and share your thoughts?
So I do like the interference in the main event, and I'm all for giving guys their due whenever they're supposed to get it. You know, their big breaks shouldn't necessarily be canceled due to an injury. If you were penciled in at one point to make a splash, being the Joker, I think it's only fitting that you come in and, being a king, you attack a mad king. That is right, gentlemen.
Oh,
I am saying Gage.
Oh! What? No.
Wait, say that one more time.
Nick Gage.
Ooh. I know of him. I'm not a real huge deathmatch guy, so
you don't know about
I've not really seen any of his work.
Rumors were he was supposed to be the initial Joker before Matt Sydal, but he got injured.
Wow, I wouldn't mind that, because again, I've heard, I wouldn't mind seeing him, on a national stage, maybe get some exposure to him. God, it's so hard to think of someone that could show up. But if Lance Archer were on the card somewhere, it would make my pick even easier. I would love to see Davey Boy Smith Jr. show up, and I think he is eventually going to wind up in AEW and hopefully reform the Killer Elite Squad with Archer.
There's been rumors, yeah.
Yes. But since Archer's not on the card, I can't really say that's going to happen. You know what? I mean, I really like this whole thing with Darby Allin, so I think my pick for like who's going to show up, I'll go with the man called Sting.
Okay. I'm going to say he's not showing up. I think, and I'm not trying to be biased towards myself, but I think the Pac one, it makes sense. Pete Dunne has come over and joined NXT Prime. He's not over in the UK anymore. He has now come over. So the borders are open. Pac, after that video played, I was more determined than ever to see him back because, God damn it, I need Pac back. But after that video, and after hearing like everybody's like, oh yeah, Pac might be making a return or something, people are saying that, I'm just like, I'm going all in on Full Gear. Pac makes the return for sure. That's my big thing.
Say Pac back 5 times.
Pac back, Pac back, Pac back, Pac back, Pac back.
Wow.
Pac back 6 times because I'm that damn good.
Pac back 5 times. That's what you said to say.
There you go.
Oh, shut up. It's late. I'm like almost. Actually, I am done with my high noon. I don't really want another one because I need
one thing that was also teased on Dynamite that we haven't brought up is what kind of presence is Team Taz going to have on this show?
I think Team Taz may be the reason we see the Icon Sting.
Ooh.
If he appears, that's the reason why.
That's a good reason. I'm also on a few of our kind of podcast test episodes, I've been saying that there's another member of Team Taz coming, and I still stand by it.
No!
Will Hobbs will join Team Taz.
Not Willpower.
Yes, Willpower. And that stable will actually become very legit because you have the FTW World Champion Brian Cage,
Big
Absolute
title.
Ricky Starks, and Willpower Will Hobbs.
It's a hell of a stable. They got the beef.
That's a freaking big ass stable that I think they could shoot towards
Speaking
the moon.
of the beef, Wendy's, we're still waiting to hear from you.
Yeah, Wendy's.
Junkie Hungy.
Hey, that calls for fandangoing. Let's go.
Get them fingers up, audio listeners.
Oh my god, the 2 people that are watching this are like, what the fuck's going on?
We still got 2 people?
1 person.
Shout out to the 1 person. You're the MVP.
You the real hero.
No, you're the real MVP. Oh god, I'm super tired. God, we've been going for like an hour or something. Wow, it's crazy.
Wow.
I know. But yeah, just flew by. We talked about Full Gear. We broke it down. We threw out some crazy ass conspiracy theories that more than likely won't come true, but fuck it. This is the Junkyard. We say what we want. We do what we want. And then we just come up with and say kind of what, whatever's in our brains. And it's not a lot, but we're good. I'm still working on the outro. I don't know. I'm tired.
Take them home, Spencer.
Guys, thank you for joining us. And the 1 person that came back, thank you. I don't know if you were still here or not. But thank you for joining us tonight for our AEW Full Gear predictions. Please make sure we have this new beautiful overlay if you're watching the video. We have all our socials at the top. We have our Facebook. We have our Twitter, our Instagram, and our YouTube. It is PW_junkies. Make sure you follow on Twitter and Instagram, and then also on YouTube. Please subscribe to the PW Junkies channel. We got some great content coming down there. And then also, yes, thank you, my lovely pointers. In the middle, you will see that it says to join our Pro Wrestling Junkies Facebook group. You can just do that by searching Pro Wrestling Junkies. You'll see the yellow letters with the gray background. I think Jushin Thunder Liger is very prominent. That's the one you want to click on, not all those fake groups. I know they were made before us, but we're going to be the best one. Pro Wrestling Junkies. This is the real one, the real PWJ. So yeah, make sure you join our group, go like our page, do all the social media stuff I did. You can follow me at scanter11 on Twitter. Guys, give them your socials and we'll wrap it up.
You can follow me on Twitter at Dennis W. Day Jr., all one word. And that's not Junior, it's just JR. I should specify that. And then I'm on Facebook.
Fresh. don't even know what that was, honestly.
And then I'm on Facebook as Dennis Day Jr. And you can also catch my podcast that drops here on the Pro Wrestling Junkies YouTube page every Wednesday at 12:15 a.m. and every Monday at 12 a.m. It drops on wherever you get all your podcasts from. And
what's the name of that podcast?
What do you say with DDJ? And one thing as well too, don't forget the Junkyard episode 2 coming next week, and it is going to be a big one. I'm not gonna say anything more because these two guys already threatened me to beat me with all kinds of torture devices and stuff if I say anything, and I value my life, so I'm gonna.
We will make you watch Retribution for 24 hours straight with your eyelids open. No Bud Light Limes available. Oh, I don't think we can touch them anymore. Jump on.
We'll make it the Retribution debut. Anyway. Guys, you can find me on Twitter at DFW Chairman. I'm on the Pro Wrestling Junkies Facebook page under Jovan Minacho, but all my friends know me as Giovanni 2 Hottie.
Camera's up there. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. We're all dead ass tired. It's 11:39 Eastern, 10:39 where these boys live. I need to go to bed. I got a busy day tomorrow. Got a bunch of stuff to do. Make sure you guys tune in for Full Gear tomorrow night. I think it's at 8 Eastern. I think you have to buy in at 7:30. You can buy it on Fight TV if you're international, Bleacher Report Live. Just
traditional pay-per-view outlets.
Yeah,
traditional pay-per-view.
If people still do that. But yeah, go watch Full Gear. Watch us be 100% right. Me, not any of these guys. I was right on everything. I'm going to win predictions. Calling it now.
Nah.
Shoot my shot. Anna Jay, I'm back on you. If you're listening, let's go.
Woo! Wow.
Hey, she looked good on BT. I'm sorry.
Dude, I would shoot out to Tay Conti, but I think her husband's a black belt, and I value my life. But I'll still watch from afar, Tay Conti.
Yeah. All right. But, guys, I'm getting tired. I know these guys are getting tired. We already tried doing this like 3,000 times. Well, I love you guys. 3,000. See you guys tomorrow night. Make sure you join us after Full Gear for our Full Gear wrap-up show. I don't care how many people we have. We're going to talk until the rails fall off, and they will probably fall off very early. So,
and
guys,
we'll still keep talking.
So have a good night. I'm going to throw up the predictions in the group.